All right. Turns out my boyfriend is faker than my Gucci bag.
Hi there, my name is Emma and I'm from Los Angeles. Please like and subscribe. I was born to workaholic parents, so I didn't see them much growing up. My babysitter didn't find me too interesting either. She'd spend hours watching TV, watching weird wrestling competitions on the TV, while I would spend endless hours drowning my face in fashion magazines. It was my dream to start my own clothing line someday, and it would be so successful that my parents wouldn't have to work another day in their life and spend all their time with me. When I turned
My dream was to be a soda truck driver and make Coca-Cola variations.
16, Mom and Dad got me admitted into one of the best.
I liked mixing flavors at McDonald's on the soda fountain. I thought I was really good at it. I would mix Dr. Pepper, Cherry Coke, and then maybe a dash of Sprite.
Best schools in the city and took me shopping to get some new stuff. I was smitten by this gorgeous designer handbag. Mom, can I have this, please? Emma, that's $3,000. We can't afford that. Not after that expensive school. Really? You work
Yo,
so.
you know what I'm gonna say though? I'm never buying. When I have kids, bro, I don't care how rich I am. If they want clothing, I'm never buying. Well, I mean, obviously you give them clothing. It's kind of a necessity. Anyways, when you give your kids clothes, I'm not gonna buy them anything that's overtly expensive. You know what I mean? Like parents that buy their kids Jordans, you're bugging, bro. My kid's getting Skechers until their feet stop growing, okay? Like, you're out of your mind. Not until their feet stop growing. But, like, buying an infant $400 shoes, you're an idiot. Your kid doesn't need drip. They don't even understand the concept of drip. Don't buy your kids fancy fucking shit and nice bags and shit that they're going to outgrow or not appreciate. Until they're capable of appreciating it, don't buy them it.
Much? I thought we were rich.
They'll get I'll get them the little Croc attachments. You know, they'll get the little Lightning McQueen stickers and shit they can put on their Crocs. They're getting Crocs, bro. Okay?
Mom gave me a weird look and we left, but I couldn't take the bag off my mind, so I decided to make my own money. I made lemonade stands, mowed lawns, and walked every rich person's dog that needed a run. Even
I remember those days when you were 10 and you thought $10 could get you anything in the world.
ones twice my size,
I sold lemonade and I made $15 one day.
and it looked somewhat similar. My first day, the entire parking lot was packed, but just then I found a cozy spot in corner. Slowly, I
In the corner.
made my way in, feeling like a pro, until I heard an awful screeching sound. I'd hit a car and made a huge dent. While I was reeling in shock, calculating the damage, a tall boy stopped and stared at me. Wow, that's as big as the Grand Canyon. Good job. Sarcasm is not helping, dude. Do you have any idea whose car this is? Let me see. Looks like mine.
Ugh.
Sure enough, he unlocked the door and tossed his backpack inside.
Oh my god, unfazed. That's the most nonchalant shit ever. Somebody runs into your car, damn. Damn, good job. But I'd be pissed. I'd be like, bro, you fucking hit my car.
My mind went into overdrive. How could he be so indifferent after I dented his very pricey-looking car? I'm so sorry. This is totally my fault. I'll make it up to you. Cool. Get it repaired then. I looked at him confused. There was no way I could afford to repair the damages.
The fuck you look confused? I'll make it up to you. Yeah, pay for the fucking car. I looked at him confused. There was no way I could pay for the car. You hit the car, dumbass. You gotta pay for the car. You hit the car, pay for the car. The fuck? What do you mean? Oh, I could repay you. How?
Before I could respond, he inched closer, and I swear he smelled like oranges. Or you could agree to go on a date with me.
Oh,
Your
brother. Oh, brother. Oh, brother, the devastating riffs.
call. Take your time. There's no rush. I'm Caleb, by the way. He was cute, but I'd barely met the guy.
But they run into my car. They run into my still car in a parking lot. Simply never. If you're that bad of a driver, to where you fucking ram my car backing in? No. Right? Like, if it was a moving car, yeah, sometimes you'll run into shit, right? Like, you ram my still car? No. Bro's really about to ask her out on a date? Yeah, she's gonna keep denting that shit.
About it hard before saying yes, and later found out that Caleb was freaking rich. His dad owned a multi-million-dollar company.
Damn, that's why you want to be with him? Damn, so you're going to use him. You're going to hit his car, not pay for it, and then use him for his money. L.
And basically everyone's parents at school worked for his father. He was like a huge deal. Caleb and I went on several dates after that, and I grew to like him. He was a great listener.
Wow, you grew to like him, huh?
And totally grounded. I want to start a business of my own one day, like a super cute fashion line. That sounds ambitious, but I'm sure you'll pull through. I can feel it. A month later, when he asked me to be his girlfriend, he filled my car with roses and a giant stuffed teddy bear. I was happy, but the girls in school just went bonkers. On our first date as a couple, Caleb gifted me an expensive handbag.
Over for that. Over for that. That ain't even his damn money. That's his parents' money. Over for that. Over for that. A fucking Gucci bag? A fucking Gucci bag? Not a Gucci bag, a Gucci bag? Those are even better. No. Bro, I have a kid one day. Hey, Dad, taking a girl out on a date. Can I get her this $3,000 Gucci bag? No, son. You could get her $10 of flowers. No, son. Here's a rose. Here's a rose. Write her a letter. Fuck off. Fuel shaker cup down below, bottom left, tagged. That's it. Back to the vid.
The original version of my fake one. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, never.
But I can't take this. You're my girlfriend now, and you only deserve the best. Caleb insisted, and I couldn't say no. It was my favorite brand after all. One day after school, Caleb invited me to his place where he lived all by himself. While he swam in
He's in high school. This shit's straight out of an anime. Bro, dead ass. What do you mean? You live alone in your own house? In your own mansion? You're like 16. You ain't living alone.
his private pool, I sketched new fashion designs in my journal. What do you think? Very chic. You know you don't have to work, right? I'll have more than enough money to support us. I know, but this is my dream, and I want to do this for myself. Whatever floats your boat, love. Just remember, I'll always be there for you. That summer, I decided to take a business class at a local community college.
Someone said he's ugly. It's an animated fucking video. What are you, you're judging the attractiveness of a fucking stick figure?
I was by far the youngest one there. Not that I cared. I belonged there.
Oh, God.
I was busy concentrating on what the professor was saying when a heavy voice interrupted me. So, Professor, you know all this from your successful businesses? I turned around to see a cute guy in the back corner, leaning in his chair with his feet propped
Isn't that her fucking boyfriend?
up on the desk. Excuse me? I'm just saying, if you knew anything about marketing, you wouldn't be teaching. They went back and forth
No,
for
that is kind of facts, though. That is kind of facts, though. I always think about that. Like, marketing professors. I'm so sorry. Bro, I took a marketing class in college. I was like, why are you... No, that's like so facts, though. Like, you're a marketing professor. Why are you teaching me how to market, right? Like, you're... Like, if you were amazing at marketing, you could, like, just go into a marketing job. Like, any other college profession, I get it. But, like, marketing specifically and a lot of business-esque classes. Like, maybe when they're older, I get it. But, like, a young marketing professor, I'm like, why are you teaching? Like, you could make more doing marketing.
and angrier while the boy remained calm. I couldn't believe how rude he was, but I had to agree. He wasn't entirely wrong. After class, I decided to grab lunch at the college dining hall. I was finishing a sketch in my journal when that rude boy came behind me in line. Is that meant for a unicorn?
Is that supposed to be the same guy?
Excuse me? So now you're a PhD in designing too? That's designing? Let me show you something. Listen, I don't know what your deal is, but you cannot insult. Before I could finish, he pulled out his phone and showed me a clothing website filled with plain black t-shirts, and they were listed at over $100 each.
Nah, but it says Supreme on it. No, bro, but it says, but it says Supreme on it, though, bro. Nah, dude, it says Supreme on it, though. That makes it pretty good. That makes it pretty valuable, though. But like these plain black t-shirts, bro, Yee made them. Bro, Yee made these. Like, these are Yee's black t-shirts, bro. Like, $100? Bro, like, I know it says Gildan, and then he crossed it over and put Yee. But, like, come on, man, bro. Like, trust me, bro. These are, like, the quality of this product is, like, way better than anything else.
This is my business. These boring black tees, you could get these anywhere.
Yeah, and he probably makes $1 million a day, bro.
Few apps and showed me his bank statements. The number almost made me fall backwards. How could this guy be making thousands of dollars selling regular old t-shirts?
Because people are stupid. No, like, I understand brand value, right? Like, I'm not gonna shit on you if you buy like Supreme shirts or Gucci or Nike or whatever, like, because like, well, Nike ain't that expensive. It's just like a common brand, right? But like, they're like, I understand that. Like, I'll buy nice shirts that are just plain. But like, sitting there and buying like a $200 pair of jeans that look like a regular pair of jeans because they're made by the same fucking company that makes good products or something, like, come on, man. Like, it's the same fucking material. It's just the company on the inside, which you can't even see.
I don't get it. Why are you even taking classes? What can I say? I'm a sucker for knowledge. You're crazy. Actually, I'm Eric, and you need a better teacher. Someone who knows how to make big bucks in real life and not some loser professor. He went on to cut me in line and buy the cheapest thing on the menu. For a while, I avoided Eric like the plague. I didn't want my work associated with him, but the more I researched about his business, the more I realized I needed his expertise. He could sell t-shirts just from the hype alone. So that following week, I put my pride aside and asked him to tutor me. Little did I know, it would turn out to be my biggest mistake. He talked way too fast and laughed at all my questions. He even made me work the customer service line for his business to understand how businesses work. I complained about Eric to—
Oh no. Is that bad? That's not even that fucked. Oh no, he gave you on-hand experience on selling products. How rude of him.
Caleb all day. He's so rude and mean. I don't even know how to deal with him. Drop his classes then. I can't do that. He's good at what he does, and I can genuinely learn so much from him. Then take his attitude with a pinch of salt. Anyway, I have something that'll cheer you up. I want you to meet my parents. I was shocked. I only ever saw his dad on—
You want me to meet your family like any other regular fucking boyfriend or girlfriend would do? What the fuck?
On billboards or on TV commercials. Being nervous was an understatement.
You want me to meet a person?
We met them at an expensive Italian restaurant in town the next week. His dad stood up to shake my hand, but when I looked over his shoulder, I saw none other than my tutor sitting at the same table.
Oh my fucking God. It's the older brother. It's the older fucking brother.
You must be Emma. We've heard great things. Just then, Caleb saw Eric too, and he seemed mad. What are you doing here? Not even a hello, brother? Brother? My head—
Yo, what the fuck is that animation?
Spun in a million circles. Eric and Caleb? Brothers? Caleb looked ready to fight him until their father got in between them. I invited him here, son. He's still family. Caleb backed off, but I was still in shock. And to make matters worse, Eric pretended he'd never met me. Caleb's parents ordered me all kinds of delicious courses, but I couldn't find the stomach to eat anything. And after dinner, Caleb took me straight home and angrily drove off without saying goodbye. During our next tutoring session, I was still fuming when Eric walked up. Why didn't you tell me about your family? You never asked. And besides, I didn't think we're that close. What do you mean? You're related to my boyfriend and you… Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. You're not really his type, to be honest. That's not the point. I can't deal with this. I'm leaving. Wait, Emma, I'm sorry. I was just being a jerk. I calmed down as Eric spoke that
Yo, is this a real story? This seems like the dumbest shit ever.
been estranged from his family for 2 years because he refused to take over the family business. His clothing line was a result of wanting to prove he could make something successful without being connected to them.
W innovation. This kid's cool. Better than the other brother. W innovation. W innovation. W brother. Kinda cocky. Proved his parents wrong though. Big dub.
Of me understood. I still wanted to pursue my clothing line dream, even though Caleb said I didn't have to. When I told Eric, he didn't laugh, but he seemed impressed.
Oh,
Take out your
nah, she about to get with the brother. She about to get with the older brother. Nah.
computer. You're making a website today. Eric helped me create my website from
She about to
scratch.
cheat. She about to cheat with the fucking sibling.
As usual,
That's crazy.
super fast, and I scrambled to keep up. But when I looked in my laptop reflection and saw him laugh, he looked different to me. Almost attractive. Snap out of it, Emma. He's your boyfriend's brother. My website was good, but for the first few days, I didn't get many orders. But I didn't lose hope. and
She got with the older brother or the younger brother because he was rich. Now she about to skip on him for the older brother. That shit is crazy.
continued sketching and building my brand. I worked on them for days until one night I got a call from Caleb and he sounded a bit off. Want to talk about it? Not really, but I have a surprise for you. Caleb told me that he'd put my name in a small fashion show for new designers. I couldn't believe it. Oh, you really shouldn't have. Yes, I should, and yes, I will. I've decided to be more supportive of your dream. That's…
Yeah, she already got with the older brother, though. She already got with the older brother, though, so it don't even matter. At this point, it's over. GG's.
Thank you. I was over the moon that day, but when I
Yo,
told
and then what do you do, right? Like, you cheat on the younger brother with the older brother. You can't stay with the older brother. And that's going to ruin their family relationship, too.
Eric, he
It's
didn't
also an L brother if he gets with her. Like, that's nuts.
sound as impressed. It's just a small show. Yeah, but it's big for me. And maybe after this, I might actually get some customers. You will come to the show, won't you? You're inviting me? Well, you've helped me get this far. It would be rude of me not to. When the day came, I peered at the audience behind the curtain. I was blown away to see Eric sitting in the back row. I was glad he showed up. Too glad.
Nah! Yo, she didn't even give a fuck. Her boyfriend did this all for her. She cared about the older brother. That is fake as hell.
Glad he showed up. Too glad to admit. Once my models were ready, they were off strutting down the catwalk wearing my designs. Surprisingly, the audience went crazy.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. Have you ever seen a fashion show? They fucking sit there, silent, and clap. They're not screeching like it's a fucking sports festival.
Walked out and bowed with the last model, and then jumped into Caleb's arms. Behind his shoulder, Eric was watching, and he looked irritated. By the time I made my way to the back of the room, Eric was gone. The show had tremendously boosted my sales. Caleb invited me to his…
64 sales. Oh my god.
Will be there. Sorry. Why do you hate him so much? He's a total jerk. Anyone would kill to get my father's business, but he would rather do his own thing. Whatever. Joke's on him. I get the business now. Caleb's words didn't sit right with me, but I kept it to myself. We got to his mansion, and my eyes instantly started searching for Eric, but he didn't show up. We were halfway into the party when Eric strode through the door with a girl. Guess I wasn't missed.
Oh my god. Eric had another girl? Even though I was clearly into him. Even though I am dating his brother, he had the audacity to come in with another woman.
Mom, Dad, this is Angelica. My stomach turned. Since when did Eric have a girlfriend?
Oh my god, I felt betrayed.
The looks on everyone's faces, they were thinking the same thing. Angelica's a model from New York. She has her own beauty brand. The more I watched them interact, the more I felt sick. It didn't make sense to me why I cared so much.
Oh my god, this girl could go fuck herself. Literally. Like, I don't feel bad at all. I don't feel bad. Bro, she's mad that her boyfriend's brother has a girlfriend.
Care for different reasons. That's so typical. Inviting people without asking Dad? Ugh, spare me for not being Dad's little saint. Suddenly, Caleb's dad flew into a rage, making Eric's date shrink away from the scene.
That's enough, Eric. If you don't want to be part of this family, then stay out.
Gladly, Father. Gladly. He turned and left the party. I found myself following
That's
him.
kind of Sigma male shit, though. All right, Dad, I'm gonna be more successful than you without your fucking help. Immediately rises. Oh, fuck. Dude, that's Sigma male shit. That's like anime. That's literally anime movie stuff.
Eric, wait. I'm sure he didn't mean it.
And you've known them for what, a week? Now you're an expert?
I looked into his eyes and saw there was pain there, even though he tried to hide it. You do care. You act like you don't, but you do. His face was so tense, I thought he would snap. Instead, he sighed and turned away.
Just leave me alone.
Listen, I need to... As I rushed behind Eric, my toe caught on a bump in the sidewalk and the ground rushed up to me. When I sat up, my ankle was throbbing, and Eric swooped me up in his arms. As he carried me back, I couldn't stop myself from falling for him. I knew that.
Yo, if this ain't the fucking dumbest goddamn video I have ever seen in my entire life. I fell over and he swooped me up like a prince. You fucking tripped. You fucking tripped. And he helped you up. Oh my god. How valiant of him.
This was wrong. I was with Caleb, but Eric was so much kinder and helpful and sort of a jerk.
Yo, he ain't even into you, though. How the hell is the title of the video? Turns out my boyfriend is faker than my Gucci bag. You're the one that's fake.
But he was always there when I needed him. After that day, I decided to keep my distance from Eric. Caleb was my boyfriend, and I couldn't betray him. I spent my days working on making my business better, and one day, my brand ended up exploding all over social media. I had to investigate, so I went online and did some online digging. The root of it, I discovered, was none other than Eric's site where he'd promoted my line. He also left me an email in my inbox.
I know you don't want any boosts or freebies, but us entrepreneurs have to stick together. Enjoy the extra press. You've worked hard and you deserve it. Sincerely, your tutor.
I wanted to find him and thank him, but Caleb told me he was leaving the country to open up a store in England, and he was taking off that night.
Good riddance.
You don't care that you'll never see your own brother again?
Not really, no. But why do you care so much?
I don't.
Facts! Facts! Why do you care?
I was just...
Wait, please don't tell me you have feelings for my brother. You do, don't you?
Before I could say anything, Caleb snapped.
After I supported your dumb business, you went behind my back and cheated on me with my brother?
Caleb... I didn't cheat on you.
Yo, but you were about to. You were about to, though. You thought about it.
Smothered all over your face. Dad was right about you. You're classless and...
Shut up. You're the worst, Caleb. I had no idea you thought so low of me. But I'm glad you told me now. And by the way, eat bugs.
Eat bugs. Eat bugs. Yeah, what a dumbass fucking comeback is that?
You're done. I was horrified with how mean Caleb was. And after that day, I broke all ties with him. I tried calling Eric multiple times, but he never returned my call. So, I guess
maybe because he wasn't into you.
That was done too. Some months later, I opened up a popular boutique in the city, keeping Eric's note at the bottom of my register. I tried to keep my mind off him as best as I could, and decorated my office with selfies of my parents enjoying their vacation in Greece. One night, just as I was closing the boutique...
You decorated your apartment with pictures of your parents on vacation? A bit weird.
I heard a voice behind me.
Does this come in amends?
Eric! I rushed and hugged him tight.
That's a reaction I could live for. Now tell me, do you have a size larger? I ate too many burgers.
Yo, that looks like the ugliest fucking t-shirt I've ever seen in my entire life. That literally looks like it's patched together with fucking rags.
It's in England.
Taking the shirt he was holding, I went into the back room and found a large for him to try on.
He
too
ugly.
Handed me one of
so fucking ugly. Oh my god.
his overpriced t-shirts. How is it?
I feel like a unicorn. What about yours?
Oh, you know,
Oh my
feels
god,
like a
I
regular
would never wear that.
old t-shirt. Laughing, he grabbed my shirt and pulled me in for a kiss.
Yo, what are the comments like on this shit? The way she treated Caleb like a bad person and gaslighted him, and treated Eric like a second choice. Facts, boo. Facts, boo. The audacity of Emma saying Caleb's the worst one while he supported her was calm when she... What? Was calm when she crashed his car and was kind to her. Facts. You eat. The audacity of this girl to call Caleb worst when she's actually the one being worse. Facts. Caleb is calm and is calm about Emma wrecking his car. Wait, and then I just fucking backspaced on that. Jesus Christ. All right, I'm leaving this video. Yellow for the 300 bits. Caleb got no riz. Caleb got no riz. I think she was the one in the wrong here. I mean, he dissed her at the end, which was a bit fucked up. Like, L Caleb for that. But, like, bro, she literally thought about cheating on her boyfriend with her boyfriend's brother. The entire video.